on my way out here, someone handed me a fan letter, so please bear with me while I read it. Dear Miss Davis, I wanted to write and tell you that you're my favorite actress of all time. Isn't that sweet? I've seen every one of your films. In fact, my friends all laugh at me because I've seen Baby Jane so many times I know all the dialogue by heart. They also say I do a pretty good impression of you. Don't they all? My partner Patrick and I recently bought some of your memorabilia on eBay. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you again for all the pleasure you and your films have brought to me. Sincerely. Excuse me, what is a SpongeBob SquarePants? That was sweet. God, it makes me miss my career. So many classic films, so many classic characters, so much versatility. But I could never have done it alone. I was always lucky enough in my films to have wonderful supporting players. Then again, anyone who wasn't me was a supporting player. Still, there were so many parts I would have liked to have played had I not been too old or dead. Like that little psychic woman in Poltergeist. Caroline, stay away from the light. Or the Sigourney Weaver part in Aliens. Get away from her, you bitch! And you know I was never so big a star that I wouldn't audition. And I did sometimes audition for things I wasn't quite right for. Like Sophie's Choice. The young actor playing the Nazi said, "Yeah, you are not Jewish. You may keep one of your children." And I thought for a moment and said, I can't decide. Take them both. Then there was my audition for the Tippi Hedren part in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. My audition for the part of Julie McCoy, cruise director. Captain Stubing, eyes example pina colada mix. Whatever shall we do? But I'm not the only one that had a bad audition. You might not know this, but Katherine Hepburn auditioned for the Shelley Winters part in the Poseidon Adventure. You see, Mr. Scott, in the water, I'm a very skinny lady. I bet you didn't know I did impressions, did you? Give this to Mammy. Oh, Katie, do you know she did a television commercial for a women's hygiene product that was so bad it never even got aired. It was Kate and a little teenage girl sitting on a swing on a back porch, and the little girl said to Kate, Grandma, are there like, days when you don't feel like, totally fresh? And Kate turns to her and says, oh God, yes, Susie, there's days when Grandma's pussy feels and smells like the Okeechobee swamp. That's why I use Vagiblast. with that Howard Hughes movie he made. She said to me,
"Everyone always wants to know about my affair with Howard Hughes. Well, Howard's cock was like the spruce goose. Sure, it was big, but he only ever got it up the one time."
and dear, darling Carol Channing, she's sweet, but she's so stupid. Do you know she thinks Prada is a city in Eastern Europe? Carol made the tragic mistake of auditioning for The Color Purple. Monsieur, did you tell Harpo to beat me? A woman child ain't safe in a house full of men. And I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall when they screened the kids' audition for the Meryl Streep part in Cry in the Dark.
That dingo ate my baby.
Tallulah Bankhead's audition for the part of Maria in The Sound of Music. But Reverend Mother, darling, a captain, with 7 children. Tell me, darling, do any of them drink? But you know, even though us older gals may have had a bad audition or two, we were still bigger, better stars than any of the trash you have today.